Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in Nolly Gateway in an adder. This is an A-rated adder. Everything is pretty much top of the line, including, as you can tell, there is a top of the line bobblehead just sitting over there. I made some comments about the adder, insinuating that it was a terrible ship. And I still kind of think that it's not great. There are a couple of things about the ship which I really don't like. For one, there's a bar that goes all the way across the window there, and it seems to be for no reason apart from to get in the way. Look at that. If I want to look at those vents, you know, imagine that's a fighter that's kind of sitting out there because it knows where to hide. Actually gets in the way of my normal angle of approach. So I like to come in and like swoop down. But anyway, this ship it's got a decent enough interior. Oh, it kind of looks. It's got this kind of fake leather or plastic kind of. This fake leather or plastic kind of interior going on there, with lights all around the sides. It feels cheap. It feels like the I don't know, the Austin Montego. Is that the car? Yeah, it feels like that kind of range from around about that time. See the speakers or whatever they are on the dash there. Yeah, this is not a high quality ship. Like, see there where they finished the trim. They didn't quite go all the way with the white for some reason. Then it's on the other side. Is that some kind of design, kind of language that they're using there? I don't know. Don't get me wrong, the ship is quite large, and I really like the wings there. See how the wings can fold down? It looks quite nice. These engines, they look very industrial and business-like. Not sure about the exposed cables and wiring over there. That just seems like a more of a liability than anything else. Yeah, the whole ship just it feels like a budget version of a big ship. Maybe that's not bad. But you can tell that they haven't spared the expense. Like hiding wires and cables. It is very functional. The ship is functional. I mean, look at this. Right, those wires there. This ship is. It will get the job done. It'll get the job done, and you'll be happy for it. I'm not going to say, I mean, the ship is very functional. It's a solid unit. You feel like it's not going to let you down too much. Very reasonably priced. It will get you from A to B. It will ferry lots of stuff for you. You can upgrade it so it can do quite long distances. You can upgrade its weapons and its armor. It's the next step up from a hauler, and it's the step before your Cobra Mark III. So, am I being too harsh on this ship? The only thing that I really don't like about this ship is the dual seats at the front. And the reason being, they're not far enough away. We're not talking about Millennium Falcon distances here. We're talking like slightly off-center. So it makes close-up maneuvers more tricky. I shall demonstrate. Okay, we're going to take this adder out for a fly to see how bad it is. Now bear in mind, this whole ship has been A-rated, apart from the things like a D-rate, to the engines, the thrusters, frameshift drive, they're all A-rated. Beyond engineer mods,
Landing gear retracted.
This is the most expensive adder you can probably get. As you can see, when you're flying in frame shift, this ship actually looks the same as any other ship. Apart from, I am missing, I lament the lack of visibility. I can't see the sun. I want to see the sun. This window, you could argue, is quite a small target in case anybody wants to shoot out your canopy. But space exploration is all about seeing things. And right now, I have to move my head down. Like that. Just as I'd have to for real. Like that. Have a look around there. No, I'm not going to complain too much. But now I can't see how far away I am from that sun. I have to use the shadows for guidance. Alright, I'm 7 minutes away. One of the great things about the Asp Explorer and the other ships, the Lacon ships that have got the big old canopy at the front, is you can see an unobscured view of the universe. Like, this is nice. This is a nice view, but over there, that panel there serves no purpose apart from overhead luggage. What do I need? In an emergency, I can open that luggage and pull out, what, my laptop? What do I want from there? I don't know, I'm still not sold. The ship is going to have to really prove itself to me. What's that? Let's get on the light side. Not after a Haz-Res or anything like that. I'm not actually going to go mining. I just want to fly through some asteroids. Let's see what this ship behaves like. Let's slow down a little bit. Which one's this ring? This ship complains. This ship complains about doing anything. You hear the engines just? That was nuts. Go back into frame shift.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Well, she moves quite fast in frame shift. I'm circling these rings. Ooh, I got a bit close there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get close. I'm going to drop in. Let's fly in some of these asteroids here. Get a lot slower. Fly in when we can. This is a rotational nose. What is making this sound? This is the most vocal ship I've ever seen or heard. Go at full speed. Let's see what we can do. Actually fairly nimble. Brakes on. Lights. But you don't really need lights in these asteroids. I have to say it's growing on me. The fact that it sounds like an angry Decepticon. Like Megatron in a bad mood. Wow, that is pretty. Rangway is a beautiful place. Look at this. So from this ice field, I can see another planet over there. See the sun's going over there, and it's lighting the rings. So stunning. The only downside to this ship, apart from the initial position of the pilot's chair throwing me off, is the visibility. I think if future versions of this ship were to do away with that crossbar there, then it would be much nicer. Maybe another portal window there. Do away with these little storage cabins. We don't need those anyway. Move them back. Give some more visibility, even if it's small windows. Perhaps I've been spoiled by the Asp Explorer, but this is a nimble little ship. Let's go into the dense ice over there. Pick some nice way through. Hopefully I won't hit anything. So I suppose if you're in the market for a ship that can do this distance without worrying too much about cargo, and you can't quite afford a Cobra Mark III, or you're getting ready to trade up, then it's not a bad ship to fly. Maybe I was hasty in my denouncement of this ship. Well, let's head back to Krangway. Let's head back to Nolly Gateway. Then
Frameshift drive charging.
Sun can start.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
See that mark there? I really don't like it. I don't want it there. Come on, get rid of that bar. Get rid of that bar. And that window. Useless. What's that window for? Is it for the docking hatch or something? It's the sun. Krangway. You can feel the power of that sun, putting out some real energy. Running too hot. Got to try and get in within the planet, in between the planet and the station. That puts you right at the entrance. Now for Coriolis stations, that's extremely important. Otherwise you end up, oh shit, I'm on the outside. You end up having to target it and fly around. Oh, really? Submit. Submitted. I haven't got anything, you idiot. fast this guy can go.
Under attack.
Yeah. You're gonna boil me up? I'm in an adder, dude. What are you in? You're in a sidewinder? You're having a laugh.
Frameshift drive charging.
Unfortunately, I took all the weapons off this boat.
2, 1, engage.
What the hell's he trying to interdict me for? I've got no cargo. Idiot. He took me really far off course as well. What an arsehole. Still trying to follow me and it's frickin' sidewinder. I do have decent shields on this though, so perhaps I should just let him attack me and wait for the cops to show up. Certainly getting a deja vu feeling here in my adder. All I want is what you have. Really? I'm gonna boil you up. Really? Really, dude? What is it that I have exactly that he wanted? Yellow paint? Didn't quite do this right, did I?
Submit clearance request before entry.
There's the door.
Permission granted. Clear to land on pad 3-1.
Landing gear deployed.
Right. This is part of my problem with this ship. Lining it up is a bugger. I'm looking for an Asp Explorer. So my final thoughts on the Adder. I've not tried it in combat, and I suppose it is a moderate trading ship. It's certainly a stepping stone on your way to a Cobra Mark III. It can be fast. It just outran a Sidewinder. Tried to interdict me. So I should probably cut it some slack. thanks for watching this episode of Mostly Aimless. Tried to make it as entertaining as I can. Sometimes that's easier than other times. But if you like what you see, how about a like in the box down below, or click that subscribe button and you'll be notified every time that I do something stupid like put up another video. Have a good time, and remember, fly safe everybody.